To understand the history of the theater, we have to take you back to December of the 1900s when the Oddfellows held their first meeting in what would be their new quarters in the Temple Grand Opera House. Today, you know it as the Salem's historic Grand Theater. This building was home to an opera house, hotel, offices, a wrestling arena, and a Chariot's bus depot. Now, there is no doubt this building holds more secrets than what you read in books and on the internet. It was even said that in the basement directly below, there were opioid rooms. Now, let's talk about the Opera House. It was constructed by the Oddfellows in the 1900s, where you could see actors performing El Capitan, Chimes of Normandy, and Little Tycoon for as little as 25 cents a show. The Oddfellows did make it hard for the actors, as you could hear their marching on the floors above during their meetings. This theater is over 120 years old and still entertaining patrons to this day. So it is no surprise that this building became nominated on the National Registry of Historic Places. The Oddfellows. They are an international fraternity consisting of lodges first documented in 1730 in London. The Oddfellows group settled in Salem in 1852, known as Chemeketa Lodge No. 1. They are known to be very charitable, such as Pioneer Cemetery. This cemetery was dedicated to the Oddfellows, and then they quickly purchased 12 and 1.5 additional acres to bring the graveyard to its present extent. Apart from being charitable, the Oddfellows lived up to their odd name, some saying as part of their initiation, you must stare into the eyes of a human skull. Some question why purchase acres on a cemetery and start an opera house. Odd indeed. Friendship, love, truth, faith, hope, charity, and universal justice are what the Oddfellows promote to mankind, helping make the world a better place by organizing charitable projects and activities to help the less fortunate, but also seeing everyone is equal. We wanted to come here and see if the walls of this building talk, to share its secrets and history, or even the dark truths. Follow us as we investigate the Salem Historic Grand Theater.
Hi, spirits. My name's Luna, and that's Nolan. We were invited here today to try to talk to you and make contact with you. I know that you've never had any investigators in here before, so you might not know how this works or what to do, but we've brought some fun toys or machines for you to play with. There's one right here on the stage. It's got a light on it. It's not gonna hurt you. All you have to do is walk up to it and you'll make fun lights go off. So please feel free to let us know you're here by walking up to that and touching that. And any other devices or machines that we have, you're more than welcome to go up and let us know that you're here to speak with us. That's how we're gonna make contact with you. So please feel free to follow us around. I ask any spirits to come through, speak with us right now, to let us. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Can you tap on something? Maybe walk towards me. Show yourself. I swear I heard something over there, but I don't know if it's settling. So I heard the Oddfellows used to own this building. What do you know about the Oddfellows? Were they good men?
Thank you.
Thank you. saw that right out of the corner of my eye.
It started to blink.
I
Also,
know, I saw it like a split second. I was like, that's why I pointed at it, it went off.
Also, cars going by.
Where?
When they go by, sometimes there's shiny, and then you'll see on the wall.
Okay, we'll make sure to make note of that. So, seems like you found this machine. Thank you. Keep using it. Okay, I'm gonna turn on something on my phone. Don't know if you guys have seen this. You may have with people walking around, but it is a machine that we use to speak with each other. And I'm going to use an app, what we call an application, that if you just come close to me and you talk out loud, we can hear what it is that you're saying. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it on, and this is how you can communicate with us in English. Thank you.
It's like excitement.
Yeah. It's like, ooh, the machine. She's just a student. Is this a theater student? Paul? An opera student? I know the Oddfellows start this as an opera house. Maybe were you somebody who performed in the opera? I mean, it wasn't that long ago, so I'm sure maybe some people could still be alive. I keep hearing this metal tapping, and I don't know if it's settling or if there's somebody actually tapping. Tell me who's here with us. Give us a name. Again, I'm Luna. And that's Nolan. Thank you. I don't think that was English. Do is what it sounded like they just said. So there's a ghost light here. Do you like it when they leave this on for you so that you can see the stage at night? I'm gonna throw out some more toys for them. I think they're enjoying the toys. I'm gonna give you this toy, this machine. All you have to do is tap it and the lights will go off on it, okay? It's very simple. It won't hurt you. Should we try to stealth the other one? But it might be voice activated. That's walking.
Yeah.
What if we set it like right over there in the middle of the aisle? You think it'll hear us?
Probably not. Hey.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning. How are you? Come through, speak with us. I know this is confusing for you. It's not picking up on my voice, so we're good. But we're here to talk to you. We want you to share your story with us. A bunch of male voices. Were you one of the Oddfellows here? I keep hearing that. It's like tapping on metal. Why would that make that sound? Unless the metal's settling.
Warming up.
Yeah. Can you tap on something else for us really loud? Thank you. Appreciate that.
That's the loudest thing here.
Mm-hmm. That was on cue, too. I mean, I guess I should expect that from spirits on a theater. They're always on cue. They're always ready to go.
If you touch the sides, you can make different colors. If you can see color.
Fool. Who's a fool?
Me.
What is your name? I'd like to know your name, so I can appropriately address you. Feel free to go up and touch that machine too. Just makes really cool lights. Nope, is what I just heard. Nope. So the right is what I just heard, and then a bing. Thank you. I really like that one. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. You can do that. You can definitely do that. Walk over to this one. Just tap it. Walk near it. It'll go off. It'll make really cool lights. Even feel free to walk down the aisle towards us. I swear if that thing goes off and there's footsteps, I'm gonna freak out. That's gonna be so cool. Just footsteps, boom, boom, boom.
At least we know how to get out from here.
That's true. We'll run over Mario and leave him here.
Check.
Check. Did it say fit check? Fit check. Are you guys checking your costumes?
Decencies.
Decencies? What? You hear that?
There's some behind you.
There's somebody behind me?
I heard something.
I heard. Jeez. It's getting aggressive. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. How about you do something else? If that's okay. Say okay. Show us what you're capable of. Try and scare us. Try and scare us. Do the best you can. We like to be scared. Make. This is a camera. Don't know if you've ever seen one before, but this makes people see you from all over the world. Millions and billions of people. It's like you're a star. Do you want to show them what you can do? I think one of us should go up to the balcony, sit with the spirit box and headphones, and one of us should stay or sit here and one of us should go up there and ask questions. What do you think?
I like it.
See if we pick up anything. Who wants to go under Estes? Thank you.
Whoever that is.
Whoever. He's like, good idea. Serious. Who is it that I'm talking to right now? What is your name? Is it okay that we're here talking to you?
You want in?
To the Oddfellows? Am I allowed in?
It's the best.
Oh, well, I heard you guys were really, really good people. But I'm a female, is that allowed?
Who?
Me? Can I get in?
Right there.
Right where? You're talking about nowhere?
Is that a weapon?
Guys, the light on over here. Those footsteps. What? Can you say that again? I'm sorry. What the hell? That was insane. This light just went off by itself. Something walked past it, and it wasn't me. It's not my voice, because it's not going off.
What's that?
Oh, you want to try it out? It's a little light. If you walk past it, it'll go off. It'll light up. Do you want to try it?
What is your name? Who are we speaking with? Were you an odd fellow? Were you part of the opera? The camera's trying to focus on something that's not.
200. It's painful.
200. What's painful? Can you shut that off? Thank you. What does that mean, 200? In the background, if you guys hear thumping and moving, it's civilians or
What do
pedestrians.
you do?
Thank you for asking. I am a paranormal investigator. I know that seems a little strange to you, but what we do is we
I have one.
You have one what? We go around and we speak with people that have passed away and are maybe stuck in certain buildings and want to share their story with us. Do you know that you've passed away? That you're no longer with us? You hear that? It sounded like somebody was up. Like somebody was like walking with their shirt or sweatshirt clicked on something.
Over 100.
You keep telling me 100, 200. What does that mean? I don't understand. People? Audience members? Because I know there used to be about 700 seats in this theater.
It's an enterprise.
What does that mean? The Oddfellows? Thank you.
Hey.
Hi. They are talkative. Wow. You're really good with that. Can you come over and touch this one next to me? Can you make a really loud noise, bang on something or tap on something again?
Including.
I'd like to know your name. Or how about this? There's 3 of us sitting in this room right now. Can you tell us an attribute or something maybe we're wearing that would let us know that you can see us?
Downstairs.
Oh, we're gonna go downstairs. What's there? Don't worry about that. Is it a secret?
Good one.
So it's not a secret?
If you know.
I don't. So that would make it a secret, right? Unless you let me in on it. There are 2 men sitting in this room right now that you can share it with. I'll cover my ears. What the? There's something moving behind the stage. Are you moving back there? It's doing it again. Can you make another sound for me, please? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're... Thank you. But they're moving a lot of stuff, tapping on things. Is that you moving things? Thank you. Can you shut that off for me? That's very loud. Please? Thank you. Can you make another sound back there? Really, really loud for me? Really loud. The loudest sound or thump you can make for me.
Something relaying. Thanks for relaying.
Yeah, of course. That's so crazy. I know I'm hearing stuff.
It's on the floor.
Yeah, go for it. It's a light.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Can you walk past it for me? It'll light up. That was another thump.
My daughter.
Is she here? Do you want us to go backstage? Because I feel like that's where we should go. That I hear all the noises. It's so loud.
You're back.
I am. We were here like a month ago. You remember us?
Look at you now.
What does that mean? You're hyping me up over here. I kind of like it. That's so funny. Are you a fan now?
Something about roses.
Roses. Oh. Oh, that was so loud. Did you hear that? Oh my god.
How are we?
You're doing good. Keep making more noises. It's like they're tapping on something metallic, like when you're wearing like a zipper hoodie and it's not zipped up and you walk past it makes that little tink sound, or like that on that.
It's a marker.
Yeah, it's a marker. Exactly. Do you want to walk up to that marker? It'll light up when you're next to it to let you know you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Do you want to try it? You did it before. Just that little black dot.
We need someone. Fine tune.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna pull him out. Is there any last things you want to say before we go backstage to the green room? Thank you.
Okay, we're coming down. It's just us. Make sure you're dressed. Is this underneath the stage? Is this maybe where we felt some of the thumps coming from? Oh, did that go off again?
Seemed like it was going for a long time.
Yeah, it did. All you have to do is just walk up to either one of these machines, make lights go off. Thank you. Jeez. So if I wanted to be a part of the opera, who do I talk to? I can sing really well. And am I too tall? Do I have too many tattoos? the hotel. But the hotel's not here anymore. Are you sad that it's not here? You hear that?
It's weird.
It was like a I'm like, okay. What about the bus terminal? Did you ever take the bus? Did you ever go anywhere? Did you maybe work here? That's Nolan.
I think that they know that one.
Well, I'm doing that for him.
Announcement is. Still is.
Still is. The bus terminal? That was such a strong woman's voice. I want to know how to become a part of the opera.
To come back.
To come back. What? I have to come back. Who do I talk to?
Fall.
Fall? Did somebody fall here? Break their leg?
Maybe you have to come back and fall.
Maybe I do have to come back in the fall time. That's a good. I didn't even think about that. Is that? I hate that voice.
It sounds like it's like good luck.
Good luck.
No.
Well, I thought you guys said break a leg, not good luck. I'm confused. I know I keep asking about these guys, but do you know anything about the Oddfellows? I mean, should a female even be asking about them?
Probably me.
I
I'll
think
test
that-
it.
I think that was you, yeah.
You know how we.
You know how we... It's kind of hard to tell, but in editing I'll be able to tell.
I don't think it was me.
No, that was... Oh, I don't think it was then. If it took a huge thump, I don't think so. Are you playing with the little ball on the ground? You're more than welcome to keep moving stuff. I want to know about the Oddfellows.
Stay back.
Stay back.
Paranormal.
I know you don't have a lot of people coming in and trying to talk to you. This is the first time you've ever done it, but I talk to people that have passed away, and we try to get their stories and get their voices heard. Thank you. Aw, thank you. Do you know that you've passed away? Do you know that you're no longer here? Do you understand that? That I'm living and you have passed on? Expenses? What the heck? You're not gonna make a thump for us? Anything loud? I can try. Can you teach me the secret handshake of the Oddfellows? I'd like to know. I mean, I know I'm a female, but you're...
Or wind.
What'd she say?
I couldn't tell so loud.
We're something. We're not allowed, or we're... I don't know, something. Okay, what about Nolan? Will you show him the secret handshake? Well, what if we head up to where the Oddfellows met? Am I allowed in? Or is it just the men? Thank you. Oh my gosh, they're playing with stuff. Should we head up to the... Or should we go down to the basement?
Allow.
Because they did say below. What did they say?
I can't remember what they said, but they said something like downstairs. Should we go downstairs first and then go up? Okay. I have something that you might be familiar with here on the table. This is what you might have called a torch. This is what we call a light or a flashlight. All you have to do is go up and touch it, and it will light up for us, as long as I said it correctly. So all you have to do is just go up and touch it, and it will go off for us. We can talk to you that way. I'm gonna turn back on the spirit app so you have another way of speaking to us. It seems like you've been doing really good with, oh, thank you. Oh, perfect. I was gonna ask you to shut it off. Can you shut it off all the way? All the way off.
You Paw Patrol.
Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
Cancel.
Thank you. Can you shut that up? Oh, wow. It's like barely dim on that one. What? Oh, it is.
Hey,
Yeah,
thank you.
get used to it. So we can ask you questions. So we like to use this as a yes or no. On is for yes and off is for no. I see it's barely dimmed, but it's okay. It'll work for us. Are you an odd fellow? If you want to turn on the flashlight really bright, that means yes. Are you part of the odd fellows? Or were?
It's like it was sound activated.
I'm just going to double check on that. Were you an odd fellow? Or still am? If you can light that up really bright for yes, that will let us know. Intriguing. Were you part of the hotel staff? Thank you. If you were part of the hotel or the hotel staff, will you light that up for me for yes? I'm gonna reset the flashlight. That's barely on. You hear walking? Are you walking upstairs?
We're the only people here now, right?
Manufacturing.
Yes, I think it's open for lunch.
Okay, so that might be the restaurant.
Yeah, those two.
Okay, so we'll make note of that. That's not. Okay, we can use the light again. I had to reset it. I messed up. Get off. I'm not on anything. Am I at the head of the table? Do you not like that? Because I'm a female? I got quiet. It was like a rush of energy and then it just like went away. Oh, spoke too soon. Thank you. Can you shut that off for us? All the way? All you have to do is just back off of it. Thank you. Now, I'm going to use this as a yes or no, okay? I think I might have already explained this, but just in case you missed it. On is yes and off is for no. Can you let me know if you were an odd fellow or still are? All you have to do is light that up for yes. Okay, were you part of the hotel staff or maybe somebody who visited here frequently? If you can turn that on for yes. Oh, okay. So you frequent... Robert? Robert? What it sounded like? Do you know that you've passed away? Do you know that you're no longer with the living? You do know. Duh. Okay, shut that off for me again. We'll ask another question. You're doing so good, thank you. Are you a female? Oh, no, that doesn't count. Can you shut that off again? You were a little too fast on that one. You shut that off all the way for me again and we'll ask the question. I think this is a female. For anybody that is watching this episode and doesn't know, I am a psychic medium, which means I can see and talk to the dead. So if anybody's a little confused as to how I would know that, can you please shut off that light for me again? They love to just leave it on. That's their thing. I always love it when they turn it on and just walk away. They're like, I'm out. See you later. What? Aliens. Okay. Any spirit that wants to come through, feel free to use the light and we can ask questions again.
Child.
Child? It's either child or coyote.
Or tailed.
Yeah.
Tail.
It's skinny.
It's skinny? It's skinny. Okay, so like I said before, we have a deal. If you move that chair to where we can see it and we can hear it, we will leave this building tonight. We will not continue our investigation. We promise you that. So I brought something that's like a radio, okay? And all you have to do is come close and speak into this box.
There we go.
Hello?
Go nuts, don't hold back.
Go nuts. Touch the silver rod on it. Holy crap, that was intense. That was like way louder than before. Thank you. Let me turn on the other one. That was
Maybe turn on the creepy voice one.
the creepy voice one, the one that just has. Why is my phone so cold?
This one sounds like a.
It's basically a pre-filtered database with a bunch of words in it, and spirits are able to somehow manipulate and pull words from this data bank and make it show up. It's just one word instead of a full sentence. I don't know. I've heard good things about this app. I really haven't tried it too much. I think it's on. So all you have to do, that was my finger cracking. All you have to do is talk into this black box sitting next to me, this square, and I'll be able to understand you. Protection? I mean, what are you guys trying to protect? I kept saying that secret. Like, what are you guys trying to protect in here? What is that? I don't understand.
For what? You haven't done anything yet.
They spelled it right.
Oh, good. What?
Computer.
Yeah, that's a computer. That is a computer. Guys, this is the first time we're using this app. I'm a little weary of it, so we'll see how accurate it is. So what's with the skeleton? I want to know about the skeleton. I'm not going to give that up. One of you in here has to know about it. And you're not here anymore, so there are no repercussions. There is no reason to protect any secrets anymore. You're not going to get in trouble.
Did somebody volunteer and donate their body? Maybe it was honorable?
That was the AC. Why did you have the keyholes on the door? What's that all about? What?
Background.
Background?
Was that you had to make sure you knew who was coming in?
Yeah, it's very possible. Were females allowed? Is it okay that there are women in this room right now? You might be a little confused about females' appearances now. We're allowed to wear pants. We're allowed to be the owners of companies. We're allowed to vote. We're allowed to marry each other. What did it say?
70.
70? 1970. Thank you. 70. Was that an age or was that the year?
That's so loud.
So loud. We're allowed to run for president if we want to, and we also got the rights to vote for the leader of our countries. We don't serve anyone anymore. We're free to do what we want. Well, that's triggering something, isn't it? Thank you. That is, I don't feel as if you're happy with what I'm saying.
If I hit her right now, I'll go to jail.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
Does it make you, can you make that go off if it makes you upset that women have rights now, that we can vote? Thank you. I've got another question for you.
Trigger warning.
Oh my God. I have another question for you. Can you make that go off?
It's a child.
Child? I'm not a child. I'm not. I'm actually a grown woman. I'm going to be 35 this year. Can you shut that off? I have another question for you, Mr. Oddfellow. I have a question for you. Did you know that it's the year 2023 and if women wanted to be a part of the Oddfellows, we would be allowed to? Tell me.
It's what we call typing in all caps.
Can you shut that off for me? And I've got another question for you. I really appreciate you answering these questions. So,
Do you think women are supposed to serve men? Okay. Oh. There we go. Can you shut that off? We'll keep communicating this way. Thank you.
Documents.
Documents? Yeah, we're documenting you. Can you shut that off? I have another question for you. Thank you. Are you an odd fellow, or were you an odd fellow? Huh. Maybe he wasn't.
Did you work here?
Did you know there is a woman that's the second richest in the world compared to a man?
You're just digging deep, aren't you?
I'm trying. I just want to see what his issue is.
Nope.
Nope. What? Man, why are you so upset that women have rights? Why? We're human too. I'm not a feminist or anything, but I think that we all should be equal to a certain extent. And I don't think gender has anything to do with it. A nice glass of whiskey is like $9 to $12 now. The United States is imploding financially. Nobody can afford to live in this country anymore. Schooling isn't what it used to be. People are saying that there's no thing as gender anymore. Everyone's able to speak freely and be who they want to be. Does that bother you?
It's like he said nope and then took off.
Yeah, it's like he's like, screw this, I'm out.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
He's just like hiding around the corner like, "Get you meddling kids."
Oh my god.
Shut up asking all these questions.
I know. I'm like shocking him. I'm sorry if I'm upsetting you. That's not my intention. I just want to get on the same page as you.
Are you able to leave this building if you want to? Can you make that sound go off if you can? Are you trapped here? It's not the worst place to be trapped. This place is gorgeous.
Do you miss being... What did you say?
Affair.
Affair? Oh, did you have an affair with one of the ladies in the hotel? Did you love her? I mean, it wasn't uncommon to be married back then, and when you're traveling, to like only see your wife like maybe 3 times of your whole marriage, you know, and you're sleeping around and, you know.
Well, if you're in like an elite organization like the Oddfellows, like you probably have to be pretty good at something. So if you're in a trade, Gary, who's Gary?
Is that your name? Gary?
Is that you,
No
Gary?
way. Well, hello, Gary.
Gary,
What?
Gary.
Stop right now. Hi, Gary. Hi. Is that who we're talking to? Is Gary? Oh my god.
Show Gary the ball.
Thank you. Gary, there is a ball, a clear ball, right on the ground right there. If you touch it, it will make a bunch of different noise. Can you, just like this. Can you move one of those for us? When it stops? If you move one of those, it will light up like that. It won't hurt you. Can you try to do that for us to let us know that you're here? I know this might seem really weird to you because you probably haven't had anybody come visit you and try to talk to you before, but we're paranormal investigators. We talk to people that have passed away, that may be stuck in buildings or have stories to tell. or want to share? What is that?
Isabella.
Isabella? Was that your lover?
Is there something you want us to tell her?
You just have to tell us, and we'll share your story. Oh.
19.
19. She was 19? Was she your daughter? No. Was she your daughter? Was she your lover? Was she your wife? 19. I wonder if she was only 19 years old. Is this Isabella that we're talking to?
What's the last decade you remember? What number? 1900, 1910, 1920, 30.
Clicking.
Also, no coincidence that it picks up once the sun goes down.
Yeah, right? Are there any odd fellows in this building anymore? What?
Margaret.
Margaret? Oh wow, here comes all the lady names.
Are you telling us people's names, or are you guessing what her name is?
I just want to know, did you used to work here, like in the hotel, Gary? Were you an odd fellow? Because I think the odd fellows don't make sense to me. I just don't understand. You were an odd fellow?
So if you read this backwards, it says, absolutely affair, Gary, Isabella, 19, Margaret.
Wow. Okay, so you were an odd fellow, because I just said I think I'd say probably not.
Yep.
You were not an odd fellow. Okay, thank you. Gary, who are you? What are you to this building? Maybe he doesn't remember. I'm just saying, if it wasn't for my company and what I do for a living, I wouldn't be here talking to you, Gary. There's more thumping. I don't know. Oh, he doesn't know. Remember we asked him? Like, who were you? What's happening? Like, who were you, you know? And like, maybe he doesn't remember. I wonder if you lose your memory when you pass away.
Well, imagine how good your memory is now.
Yeah.
Stretched over even 20 more years.
There's so much moving over
Maybe
there.
like 80 or 100.
Is that you moving stuff over there, tapping on things, Gary? Well, I mean, obviously I keep talking about the odd fellows and like saying it's weird or they're very odd and I don't understand them and the light keeps going off. So obviously it's like personal for him, you know? And I'm not saying it to be mean. I just want to understand, why would you take a skeleton and look in its eyes, and like, why are the peepholes on the doors? Like, what secrets do you have? Like, why would you open up an opera house? Not that I don't appreciate opera, because I think theater is beautiful, but like, is that a good way to wash money? And then a hotel, is that a good way just to, you know, have fun with women and just drink and party? Like, was just like one big frat house, you know? Like, what was the point in building all of this?
Order.
What?
Fraternal order.
Yeah, it's just weird. It's odd, you know? And it's like, they were good. They did good for the communities and helped people, but in return, they kept literally bones in their closet. That's very odd.
Did the Oddfellows do something nice for you, Gary?
Not likely.
Are you defending them? We're not trying to make fun.
No.
We're just trying to understand.
It's our job to get down to the truth and the facts, no matter how difficult it may be. And you seem to be the only one that wants to speak with us, and we appreciate you. Do we want to move to a different room?
There's something in the alley, right?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. Maybe he is keeping
Probably
secrets.
not. I don't know. Not likely. I don't know again.
Yeah. I don't think we should push him too much. Because if he is like amnesia or doesn't remember things, I don't want to push him. Okay, Gary. What?
Nothing.
Nothing? He's like not wanting to talk. Okay.
Alright, thanks for your help.
Well, we'll leave you alone now, Gary. We just want to say thank you for communicating with us, and sorry if we upset you. That wasn't our intention. We just want to get some facts and evidence. But thank you.
When it turns off, if you move it, it'll start blinking again. It might seem scary or just like a toy to you, but it's really the only way that I know that I'm not in this room alone, unless you show me some other way. This thing's similar. If you get close to it, it'll make lights go off.
That was me.
It won't hurt you or shock you or anything.
Did you turn it up?
Is there anybody here with me? Besides them? No offense. This thing that I have, you'll notice it's not hurting me. If you can get close to it and talk very clearly as loud as you can, it should.
It's spaced. My space.
I
I know. What about the opium? These were considered opium rooms? What did that say?
I don't know, I got so used to being able to read it that I got to
Right.
remember to.
Oh, what the heck? Keeps turning off our light. Stop it, please.
Is it okay if I have a seat in here?
Oh my goodness.
I hope so, so I just did.
These opium rooms, they're so tiny, guys. Like, they're like closets.
It's like empty.
Yeah. Could you stop that, please?
Thank you.
Trying to fix the light here, guys.
Bless you. I can see you making that blink. If you touch the metal rod, it'll make a different sound in a different color. I don't mean for that to seem childish, it's just this is what we have to show that you're here. Unless you are able to move something, Like maybe somebody.
Delinquents?
I thought it said get their licks.
Do you eat opium or you shoot opium? Oh, you smoke it.
There's a number of ways. But I think if it was like way back when, and this was where people were getting down, there's probably people all the way around. Am I right? And just smoking. Kind of like a hookah lounge.
Gotcha.
Except if you walked in, you'd be like,
It's recreational?
yeah, it's super addictive.
Gotcha.
Super addictive. It's like you just had shots before anesthesia,
I heard thumping down there.
right?
Before anesthesia.
Remember when you had your surgery and the doctor gave you one drop of something and said
Mhm.
everything's gonna be fine now?
Yeah,
Imagine if like you smoked a cigarette and you got that feeling from it.
right. I heard thumping down there, by the way.
Did you leave? This property's really big, and we are totally okay with hanging out in areas where people are trying to talk to us. So if you want me to stay and not get up right now and keep moving through the building, could you make one of these devices make a noise? Did you hear that?
What was it?
That wasn't me.
What was it? I didn't hear it. Share with the class?
It sounded like a door behind me going. I can't make the sound with my mouth, but almost like a rocking chair.
Sources.
Oh,
But it was like right here.
that's weird.
What's on the other side of this wall?
It's what?
What creep was my name?
Nothing. It's just a table and some mock street lights.
It's
Nothing.
like if you. It's like if this door. Thank you. It's like if this door was slowly shutting, except I felt it and heard it on this
On
wall.
the wall? Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
And it's not my stomach anymore. Thank you.
I heard that.
That's not me.
There's nothing behind that wall that would make that sound. Nothing. Unless somebody's rocking that table, that's highly unlikely.
Can you make that sound again? The one back here?
I hate that voice. Can you knock on the wall again?
Hell.
Hell? Hell or help? Do you need help or is this hell to you? Is this how you passed away? Too much opium?
Of the streaming.
Extremely or seem to be?
I think that's one of those things too, where if you were addicted to it and you just cold turkey quit, you could probably
You probably,
get really sick or die too.
yeah, your body would go into shock.
Get a light.
The light?
Are you talking about this one here? Okay, I'm gonna get up and leave. You wanna make one more sound before I go? At home.
I think it's at home. Thank you.
Thank you. We have a long ways to go. As long as we're here on this property, you're more than welcome to come with us.
Way. Something's moving stuff over here. Tapping something. Can you make that sound for me again? We keep hearing. I sit right here because we keep hearing stuff. Brian? Do you want to sit it on a seat somewhere, like over there? Be careful. What was that? Was that laughing?
I was trying to see if I could make that noise happen again, but it sounded like that speaker when I was up here earlier.
Okay, we've taken our seats now.
Archive.
Archive.
It's a nice place.
These are very comfortable seats. Do you know what show we're gonna see? They haven't told us.
The Fallen.
What? The full moon? What? Well, thank you. I've never heard of that before. Are you gonna be in it? I believe. Yes. Well, what's your character's name? I think. Now we heard some footsteps over here and some walking. Who does that? Who is it that's walking around over there?
I'd have thought that we'd start hearing stuff on the stage if we were all up here.
Yeah. Can you make a really, really, really loud noise for us? Like hit something really hard, tap on something. Can you run footsteps? Can we hear you? Is that possible? No way. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing that. What the crap? That was like way too perfect. That's insane. What about footsteps? Can I hear you run? Or walk? I heard somebody humming earlier. You think you could hum for me again? Or sing something? And hear that beautiful voice? Is that a thumping?
Southampton and Wolf.
Sometimes
There's something behind the stage.
there's what?
Something like that what I was trying to hear.
Yeah, I heard some thumping. Is that you thumping down there?
Giveaway is fantastic.
Fantastic. Can you make another loud sound again for me? Not really quite sure I heard you before.
There's a car.
If you make the most undeniable sound, the loudest sound, we will leave.
Can you touch the red light that's on that seat over there?
It's a very special seat that's served for the VIP.
If you touch that metal rod on it, it'll make a noise.
Are these all seats right here in front of me?
Yeah, but they got like lights and stuff, so look over here behind me.
Are you trying to sing to us? What? Did she say yeah? Are you trying to sing for us? What a beautiful voice. Hi. What is your name? I could have swore I saw somebody sitting in that chair.
I forgot you guys were here and I did this. I was like, oh.
What is your name? What was that again? You have to speak very clearly.
I don't want to say because it's going to be way different when you listen to it back, but it sounds like it said Scott.
Scott, that's what I heard too.
But it's going to be like, Anthony.
The same exact.
That's pretty close, yeah? We think that's human?
Yeah. Babe, go check it out, please.
That's
That
weird.
sounds like it's right in the freaking hallway. Nobody should be in there very hard. Thanks for the medal. Did you get a medal? What? Somebody's telling me there's somebody over there.
There was nobody over there, but I could see how somebody could have been in the restaurant downstairs.
Well, we're just gonna go with that.
Yeah, I don't think that they were inside here, but like if you go down the stairs, there's just a window and then there's like
That
seating.
was just so close sounding.
It sounded like it was right there.
Yeah, it did. That's why I'm just like, I'm not sure about that one. I'm still. Did you just laugh? Or was that somebody in the restaurant? That was off. Something about being the plot. Again. That's the second time she said that in the same voice. Are you the writer? It's like she's so concerned about the plot of the story or something.
Did that go off yet?
No.
Not yet, as in I expected to, but
Right.
it'd be pretty nice if it did.
What about Scott? Are you here, Scott, still? Yeah, I heard that.
Alright.
Yeah, like somebody sitting in a chair. Did you just sit down? What in the was that?
That was behind the stage.
Are you kidding me right now? Did you guys hear that? Thank you for making that sound. sounded like somebody sat down in a chair down there. Like the
But that long one sounded like it was like backstage.
yeah, like back there.
That's not too. Been here for what, like 4 hours?
What?
Been here for 4 hours or something
About
like that, and
that.
we didn't even go to the other spot. I forgot about it until just now.
What other spot?
The green room downstairs.
Yeah, but still.
It's another day.
What's the matter? What's the matter? Very Italian voice. Nothing. We're just trying to figure out where that sound is coming from. Can you make more sounds for us? This theater is so haunted. Okay, spirits, we're gonna wrap it up here. Is there anything else that you want to say? One last final attempt to make communication with us in any way. Now's the time to do it. What? We're gonna leave. We just want to say thank you so much for communicating with us and making all those sounds and letting us into your home. We will be back to premiere this episode on the big screen. Do you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Or hello?
Was that a hello? Yeah, but thank you, spirits, for communicating with us. Truly, we really do appreciate you. But we've got to go to bed. We've got to go to sleep and go home to our families now.
The unknown, spirits, and things that go bump in the night we don't understand will scare us the most. If we change our mindset and remember spirits were once living souls, we can then accept, understand, and learn the history that you won't read in books. The spirits of the Salem Grand Theater very much keep the history alive, and we believe they are not done sharing their stories. As long as we continue to listen, they will teach. We are extremely grateful for the opportunity Joe and the family at the Salem Grand Theater have given us at Finding Unknown. This investigation will forever go down as the most memorable and amazing experience to date. Thank you.